Good morning. My name is Anthony Pinzone. I am a freshman at Salve Regina University, and my major is business administration. To tell you guys a little bit about myself, I worked full time for a construction landscaping company called Doyle Build in my hometown in Stonington, Connecticut. I did anything from framing houses to laying concrete to doing exterior siding for the houses. I learned a lot about the real world and how to work properly with other people throughout my time here at Doyle Build. Some values and motivations about me. God is my number one motivation, of course. Some other values in my life are my family and my friends in school, as well as sports. What are some things that make me a good person to work with? Well, I'm a very open-minded person and I'm always looking to make things better and be a good worker. I can take constructive criticism and learn from it. I picked up quickly at my landscaping and construction job, as at first I didn't really know too much about construction, but I picked up pretty quickly as I got a raise about 4 or 5 months into my job. So one time where I had to go above and beyond the call of duty at my job was one day we were landscaping and we had to do 22 lawns in one day, which was a season high. We've never had to do this much. And we had to get it done because it was going to rain the next about 4 to 5 days, and we had to catch up on our accounts. So the task at hand was we normally do about 10 to 12 lawns at a day during the mowing season, but this particular day we had 22 accounts on the agenda for today, which seemed like a challenge at first. Some actions that I took was my coworker and I completely focused on our task at hand, and we both worked very diligently with each other, as I would mow the front of the lawn and my coworker would mow the back of the lawn, and I would weed whack and then my coworker would blow the lawns. We didn't really have too much time to mess around. We didn't take lunch, which we normally do every day, just for time's sake. And the end results, we ended up finishing all the lawns in a timely manner, and we didn't think that was going to be possible at first, but we worked very well together and got it done. A time where I had to go above and beyond the Call of Duty was, this was my first job. I was a junior in high school, excuse me, a sophomore in high school, and I was a dishwasher at a local pizza restaurant. And I got called in early, right after school. I would normally go in at like 4 o'clock, but I got called in right after school because the dishwasher, the shift before, the night before, didn't end up going in, and they were completely backed up from all the utensils and plates from the night before. And the restaurant didn't have enough plates and utensils to use for the current day. The task at hand was I had to clean everything from the night before and then catch up with everything that was going on this day. The actions that I took was that it was a Saturday night, so the previous night, Friday, was already a busy night, and there was a bunch of. I ended up doing the dough trays first, which we do by hand, which was pretty hard because it was sitting out all overnight and they got pretty sticky. So I figured I'd do the hard things first to get it out of the way. I ended up catching up pretty quickly, and then I got caught up on track, and then I was just washing everything that was coming in currently. The end results was I got everything done in a timely manner. I ended up mopping and cleaning my section that I do every day. And at the end of the day, my boss came up to me and told me that I did a very good job. A time where I had too many things to do and prioritize my tasks. One day at my construction job, we had to mix and pour concrete for one of our customers' backyard where we were putting their generator in, but we had to put down concrete, so we had a foundation for it. And we had to get it done because the next morning we were having an inspector come and inspect the house. And it started to downpour pretty hard throughout the whole day, which makes it very difficult to mix and properly lay concrete. So the task at hand was that we had to get this done today because, like I said, the inspector was coming the next morning. Some actions that I took was my coworker and I were completely drenched in the rain, and like I said, it does not make it pleasant. And we ended up working very diligently together as I mixed the concrete and my coworker poured the concrete. And the end results were that we got the job done, and the inspector the next day said everything was up to code. An example of when I showed initiative was one day at my landscaping job. I was coming back from an account in New London, Connecticut, and our back tire popped on the side of the highway, which was not nice at all. The task at hand was, like I said, we were on the side of the highway and we didn't really have too many options as our boss was in New York and I didn't want to call him up not knowing what to do. So I got out of the truck, I took initiative, and we had a spare tire under the truck. I know how to change a tire as I've done it before. So I got out there, my coworker helped me, I put the new tire on, threw the old tire in the back of the truck, and we got on our way. And my boss ended up telling me the next day that he was very proud that I took initiative and didn't have to call a towing company or something like that. And a question I have for you guys is, how is the work environment here at this job? Are the employees motivated to do their job and get their responsibilities done? As I found that it makes things a lot smoother within the organization when everybody is willing to contribute. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.